Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. Not going anywhere. I would love to do a video today where I'm flipping fans and telling funny stories, and in fact, that is the video that I had planned for today. Unfortunately, the universe had a different plan for me, and my life has always kind of been like that, you know? That when I have a certain way that I want to do things, or I've made a plan for the day, that things go completely different than I thought they would. This was first proved to me about 10 years ago when I had a conversation with my mother about her health concerns. You know, we were given another 3 to 6 months before things would get worse and we would have to make some decisions. And the very next day, while I was in the middle of work, I got a call from my father that my mom had gone into a coma. Last year, my mom's only sister, which is really my only remaining family on my mom's side, went into lung failure and entered hospice on the exact same day that a vicious and malicious video by Kuckian was made about me. I will never forget that, and let me tell you why I won't forget that. Not just the fact that it was the day that my aunt entered hospice, but I felt very alone in the world. And at that time, so many people chose to believe John, and it has taken me a year to show people who I am through this channel, through my daily vlog channel, through my Peterisms channel where I show stories of my life, and through my booktube channel. And I really believed, you know, in the humanity of people, that I had shown people who I was. And, you know, I'm very much a believer in the Maya Angelou saying that when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. They know themselves much better than you do. So for example, if somebody shows you malicious behavior, that means they're a malicious person. If somebody shows you day in and day out that they're a nice, genuine person, that's probably who they are, no matter what somebody else says. But I'm not gonna change your mind, and my intention is not to get on video and to change your mind, okay? My intention of making this video is to merely respond to what has happened and to explain to you how I plan to deal with this. And what you guys do with that is up to you. Last year, I became extremely consumed with the bullying smear campaign that was put against me. Not only by John, but specifically by 2 of his friends. 2 of his friends to this day that he is extremely close to, and who I truly believe in my heart of hearts co-sign this behavior. I have heard tell, and I think receipts will come out in the next couple of days, that they have kind of tried to calculate this kind of move towards me in the past. Making up stories, making up lies. And if you guys don't know who those 2 people are, you probably need to do your research because they're part of this as well. But what happened was, you know, it was Christmas time and I was very distraught. I was losing a ton of subscribers off my channel. People were leaving the nastiest comments, of which I'm already getting from people today, telling me, you know, what a disgrace I am to the LGBTQ community, telling me that I should die. I've already received these comments today since the video has gone up. I just want to make you aware of that. I've gotten death threats from people today, again, already. And, you know, it's interesting. It's like, when is enough enough? When are people going to actually start believing the truth? When are people going to start seeing the truth for what it is, okay? This person can put out malicious lies about everybody in the entire world. But when somebody puts a video out exposing facts, they come back with malicious lies. It has been done time and time and time again. And the really scary thing about this is that today, when this was going on, I had this feeling in the pit of my stomach that I was like, and it was so horrible. And it reminded me of when I was a kid in school and I was being bullied and I was afraid to go to school. So when you're being accused of being the bully, but yet you have that feeling in your stomach, who's bullying who? I reached out to numerous people today to vouch for me. And every person was extremely supportive, not drama channels. Let me just tell you, almost every drama channel out there, with the exception of those 2, have come to me and said, this isn't even drama, this is disgusting, okay? Enough is enough already. And they've all said that they feel horrible that this is happening to me, that they know what he's all about, on and on and on. Why people cannot see the truth is beyond me. But all of these other people out there, these major influencers and all this kind of stuff, do not want to touch it, okay, out of fear of how they will be affected by it. Well, when we aren't willing to call something out of fear, it's because we're being bullied indirectly. And I'm not willing to stand here and have that happen, okay? My character has been defamed. There is nothing in that video that is true. And if you choose to believe what is in that video and the way that it has been manipulated and shown to you without correct knowledge of what has been shown to you by a liar, by a manipulator, by somebody that calculates every move they make, then that is up to you. There's nothing that I can do about that. Last year, I allowed myself to become so consumed with this negativity, I literally sat in my car every night, crying my eyes out, very, very upset. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I missed the last days of my aunt's life. I can't get those days back. I will never get those days back with my aunt. We found out recently that my dog Pee-Pee, who is in a lot of my videos, has congestive heart failure. I found out today we don't know how much longer he'll be here. I am unwilling to miss out time with my dog, who I love, and my family, and my husband, who are all aware of the allegations that have been made towards me today and are completely supportive of me at the expense of somebody's lies and manipulation. And if you choose to believe that, a line in the sand has been drawn by John Kuckian, then you are part of that. And you choose to be part of that hate and that malicious intent. And I quite frankly don't want anything to do with you. I really don't care, okay? I am not gonna get on camera and defend myself against lies and allegations that are not true, okay? What he did was he stood in a tunnel with a flashlight and he showed you what he wanted you to see and manipulated it the way that he wanted it to look, in a way that is not true. It's disgusting and it is vile. And its two closest friends condone that behavior. I have no time in my life to deal with that. I think I have shown in the last year on all of my channels who I am as a person and as a human being, what lengths I go to. I just sat in my car last night and responded to every Instagram message that I had, almost every Snapchat message that I have. I went through all of my Twitter like past a week and responded to people. I got messages from people asking me for help in this and help in that. I love to do that. I love to interact with you guys. I really truly believe in the last year we have built a strong wolf pack of people that come together, that have been put down in life by people like John Kuckian. And I am here to say, no more, enough is enough. When are people going to stand up and stop believing the lie? It's disgusting. But I can't stay angry all day long. I can't sit here and get upset and lose time with my dog and lose time with my husband and lose time with my family. We're on borrowed time as it is. I say that on my Peterisms channel all the time. I don't know that I might not even be here next week. I don't know that my dog won't be here next week. I don't know that, my husband won't be here next week or that my mother-in-law won't be here next week. I have no idea. And I am not willing to lose a Christmas this year with my friends and my family over this bullshit nonsense, these defamatory allegations towards me, character assassinations that have been done directed towards me. There are countless channels that have posted videos about John Kuckian since his cosmetics company has come up. Tons. We are all aware of that. If you want to go back and research my videos and see the first video that I posted in 2017 about John Kuckian and the last video that I posted about John Kuckian, what you will find is that I have not posted a video about John since I talked about him exposing the truth about our relationship earlier this summer. I talked about him when Kuckian Cosmetics came out, and that was it. So this year-long harassment that he alleges, these requests for nudity pictures, and my sending him pictures of which there were no proof of that in the video. And when there are certain things I am not allowed to talk about, I will tell you in this video, because there's no truth to it, and I have been told I can't talk about those things at this point. But it is an absolute calculated, manipulated smear campaign against me. And it's disgusting. And why somebody would do this to somebody 2 days before Christmas, okay? Knowing who I am and that I have like go look at all of my channels. I don't need to sit here and defend myself over and over and over again. But I do want to share a story with you about something that I learned about how I deal with people in my life. And I'll tell you, baby, I ain't there today, okay? But I'm going to be practicing this for the days to come. When I first got sober, and I've shared this story in my vlog before, I went to a bar at about 1.5 years sober with some friends, and I was drinking a Coke. And somebody out that knew me from 12-step meetings went and told a bunch of people that they had seen me drinking. When I confronted that person said, and let me tell you, okay, I wanted to let them have it. That person said to me, I never go to the person and I never directly address it with them. I always go and talk to other people about it because it concerns me. Basically gossiping about that person is what they do. And I said, well, in the future, if you have concerns about me that need to go out into the world and you need to spread these lies and these vicious rumors because I was drinking a Coke, so what looked like a Coke to you, or what looked like a drink to you that was actually a Coke, what looked like something that doesn't actually appear the way that it is, maybe you should check with me the next time. And I called my sponsor and I was extremely upset. And I said, I don't know what to do with this. And he said, you need to get down on your knees and you need to pray for that person and you need to pray for the resentment to be removed from that person. I said, oh, no. I'm not getting on my knees and praying for that motherfucker. No way. I'm not doing it. There's no way. Please do not ask me to pray for that person. And he said, no, you're going to get down on your knees and you're going to pray for them every day because they don't know what they're doing, see? Because that's who they are and they can't help that. And so I did what I was told. I got down on my knees every day and I prayed for that person. I prayed for kindness. I prayed for good things to happen to that person. I prayed for the resentment to be removed from my heart because I don't want to be a person that lives with hate in my heart. And that is what I will do for John Kuckian. Is I will get down on my knees and I will pray for him because that is all I know how to do. I'm going to share something with you. It's really easy to go and look up somebody's Tumblr. It's really easy to go look up somebody's Twitter. It's really easy to go look up somebody's Facebook. It's really easy to go and Google search somebody. I actually did it to John. John has many, many pictures on his Tumblr account that are similar to the things that he accused me of having on mine. So I'm not really sure if that's transference or what that's about on there. But he wrote a post, and the post says, people wonder why you don't tell them things. People hear part of a story and make assumptions. People are self-centered. People can only see things from their point of view and don't care about anyone else's opinion or emotional well-being. People couldn't give a flying fuck about you. All people want is gossip. The whole time I'm writing this, I'm thinking of one of my friends. Dated August 19th, 2011, by John Kuckian. That's really sad, John, that you've turned that lesson around and become that one friend. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.